Hi everyone, Marla Miller from marlamiller.com presenting Quick Query Critique number 82 maybe. Just a marketing tip for those of you who are attempting to expand your platform and find blog sites that you can contribute content to. If you haven't already, you might want to set up a Google alert. It's very easy. Just go to Google and just Googling Google Alert, and it will tell you what to do. But that way you can be notified if there are any blog postings that might be relevant to what it is that you want to write about. Because remember, as indie authors, we need to blog content, not just for our blogs, but for other blogs, because that's how we get out there. So that's my tip for the day, and let's go ahead and read this query letter, which is young adult. Okay. Dear Agent, what high school mixed with a group of angels, you will soon find out. 16-year-old Gabrielle had started a new high school in a new town, and she's getting used to it. She's worried that she will not make any friends at all in this town until all of that changes when she meets Levi. Levi, who happens to be an angel, who was sent to protect Gabrielle from evil that high school has to offer. If Gabrielle thinks that there is evil in the high school, you haven't seen anything yet when 3 fallen angels have come to her high school to come and destroy her because she has been associated with Levi, who has been romantically connected to, and she doesn't want to be sacrificed for that. She does everything to protect their closeness to each other, but she thinks that there is another person who is an angel, one of her friend, Michael. Danger Comes with Wings follows Gabrielle and Levi as they define their relationship while guarding against potential danger. The teen years can be difficult enough without dodging fallen angels out to get you. Danger Comes with Wings combines the concept of guardian angels with a snapshot of high school life with a mixture of romance. Danger Comes with Wings is a YA fantasy completed 40,000 words. Thank you for your time. Sincerely. Okay, right off the bat, what I'm going to tell this author is that she needs to pay much closer attention to sentence structure and to misspellings. I tend to be guilty of that myself. And so when I have to read it, it always reminds me that, line editing is really an art form. And it's not one that I particularly enjoy cultivating, but when you're sending your query letters out, make sure that they at least are presentable in terms of the grammar. And this one really is borderline. So I would encourage this author to spend a little more time before she posts to or sends emails that reflect her writing skill level, because this one says to me that this writer is at the very beginning of her career. Okay, that said, kind of like this idea. Danger Comes with Wings, I think, is a very catchy title, and in fiction, oftentimes editors will change, or at least in the old days they used to change titles. So to come up with a title for your novel was not as important as what was between the covers of the novel. But in this case, Danger Comes with Wings, I think fits this very well. I like the idea of a 16-year-old girl discovering angels who are both good and evil. And I can imagine that there's going to be all kinds of conflict, and that there's going to be all kinds of meanness, that there's going to be several mean girls in this, because she's already alluded to that. Probably some jealousy, because it sounds to me like Levi maybe was connected to at least one of the girls or one of the fallen angels. So we're going to have that kind of tension. It sounds like a YA fantasy, for sure. 40,000 words seems a bit short, but that genre is not, mine. So I'm going to trust that this writer knows the length of YA novels, and that 40,000 words is, in the ballpark. I would suggest she look at the 1, 2, 3rd paragraph. She does everything to protect their closeness to each other, but she thinks that there is another person who is an angel, semicolon, one of her friend, Michael. Get rid of that. Recraft that. What I like about this is that even though this was not, quite frankly, and you know, writers probably wants to throw something at the computer screen by now, but even though it wasn't crafted well, I like the idea of it, and I'm guessing that there's some humor here because there were some lines here that kind of made me smile. Certainly piqued my interest. Um, she the voice would high school mix with a group of angels? You will soon find out. I like that as an opening. I don't like the way it's crafted, but I like that as an opening. And then we go into 16-year-old Gabriel. So I think this should be the narrative arc should be developed a little bit more. It's a very short query letter. I think it can be a little longer. And it needs to be thoroughly, thoroughly rewritten. That said, I would guess that this YA fantasy novel, just in terms of the story arc, has potential. Can this writer write it? That I don't know. From the level of writing in this query letter, I would have my doubts. And so let me just end with that. Remember that when you're pitching a novel, even though I'm not the agent, I'm your like dress rehearsal, because that's what I consider quick query critiques to be, a dress rehearsal. You know, we go through, we pull out all the stuff that isn't working, so that on opening night, you can put in only stuff that does. So that's what you're doing when you're pitching to marlamiller.com. So pretend I'm an agent and give me, you know, present your best writing to me, because if you don't, then I'm going to be tripped up by all the speed bumps that really aren't necessary, and it keeps me from getting to the story. That said, with this one, Danger Comes with Wings, the story interested me, despite the fact that this writer's has many, many errors in it. So I'm not going to say any more than that. I would encourage this writer to recraft the query letter, add more content. Let us know who she is at the end. Is she a 16-year-old writing this story? Let us know, you know, what her age level is. I think that that would be helpful. And beyond that, I would stay with this project because I think Danger Comes with Wings is an interesting premise. Um, until the next time, keep sending your query letters, and until we meet again, be well, keep writing. Oh, happy Thanksgiving.